It's AC Anime Connoisseur here, back with another video, and today is about my thoughts and opinion, a bit of a review of one of my favourite new things to come off 2021, and that's solo leveling. So for those who may not know what solo leveling is, it is essentially Goku or Superman soloing their own multiverse. It is a manhwa Korean manga, and it's about Sung Joon-woo, the main character, his rise from a deadbeat character with hardships, and the manhwa makes sure it tells you that he is a bum, and he turns into the most overpowered, but overpowered in a good way, character that saves the earth. Now, if this review, all my words, inspire you to pick up the story, then I'm glad, as it's worth a treat. You are seeing Sung Joon-woo rise from the ranks of E-class to a national level hunter, which are comparable to countries. It brings the isekai game function into the real world. I don't want to spoil heavily, just in case if you haven't seen it or are interested to know more about it. Sung Joon-woo has no deal and goes through a unique version of what they call a double awakening. As people in that universe, their strengths are predetermined, like a level cap, and you can't grow any stronger. But with double awakening, you are able to gain strength much higher than yourselves, and that allows you to reach the ranks of A or even S class if you're lucky. Sung goes through many ordeals and battles, which I say the manhwa gives it justice, as you may know the difference between a manhwa and a manga is that the panels are illustrated and are coloured alongside the story, which paints and builds a picture in your head and gets you to imagine visually how it would look in an anime. This helps us readers really grasp the situation and flesh out their characters as well as Sung Joon-woo, but boy are the fight scenes in this story are fire. Sung Joon-woo has a game mechanic in his head which makes him complete quests and accumulates XP, which ultimately lets him level up. And with no level cap, you can imagine how strong he will be by the end of the series. You see Sung literally become a whole new person as he levels up, and not only in power but physically. He literally becomes the drippiest, baddest being in the universe, where his old self was a bum. Each arc pushes Sung to his limit, and the threats gets outrageous each time the arc ends, which I say the only fault that I see in the series is Sung was rarely ever pushed to his limits until the endgame bosses, and everything in between you knew he would win, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, as the villains are really playing the part and you want Sung to just beat their asses for good. I am so glad I got into the manhwa. It paved way for other series around this genre. If you compare it to an anime, most would say Sword Art Online with the game mechanics and isekai genre, but this is a fantasy power-up story where he tries to save the world and his loved ones. Overall, it gets me tweaking every week, waiting for the next chapter to drop. And the only other series that gives me that feeling is One Piece. And shit has been killing the last few years, so it's definitely high praise. With the series now ended, it has set standards high, and I would love to have binge watched season 2 all at once, as I have done for season 1. I really would give this a high 9 out of 10. The characters and the dynamics with Sung are funny, especially his best friend Jinho. The battles and excitement were top tier, and the Shadow Army Sung amasses, listen, his main army commanders have personalities. Imagine Ash collecting Pokemon and was able to access all of his Pokemon from the Kanto region to Galar, and all were able to speak with each other and act independently. Now shit's funny, but overall it is so damn cool. He has so many epic moments which are so great, those last minute saves, witty banter, and the amazing art that goes along with the story. It does deserve the praise and the worldwide recognition that it's getting. I truly believe it is paving the way for other manhwas and webtoons for anime casuals and manga readers to get into. It is a trendsetter who we all refer back to in 10 years time of which manhwa had made the most impact and what is the best. And that is solo leveling. That's my review and opinion on solo leveling. If you agree or disagree with what I said, then please leave a comment down below, and I will catch you all in my next video. Take care.